Big second half, especially that 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Just boom.
Well, I thought our guys played well. You know, we came out in the second half, and I thought we were pretty slow. We just lacked the intensity from a defensive standpoint. And I thought SIUE took advantage of it. I thought they were scoring on every possession, and we came down and didn't take good shots, didn't execute offensively, and they went off to a 9-point lead in the second half. And I believe I called timeout and then kept chipping away at it. And our guys picked it up from a defensive standpoint and got us the lead during the game. And then all of a sudden, it was a 3-point, 2-point ball game there.
Yeah, it went from 13 to 3 in less than 90 seconds. Yeah.
Exactly. Just because of our lack of turnovers and lack of concentration out there. But I'm glad and proud of our guys as far as hanging in there and pulling out a win.
Like I asked Mark, he's had a couple of good games back to back. Just what's kind of been the sequence for him this year, and has it been injuries that have been?
Most certainly. I mean, he's had a tough ankle sprain, a bad ankle sprain actually at Texas Pan American game, where he played in the first half. Second half, within about a minute span, he's went down and missed a lot of games. And he gives us so much because he's been starting for 4 years, playing a lot of minutes. Led us in scoring in 3 years, in scoring and rebounding. And he makes us better. He makes us better because he makes guys around him better. Because he can pass it, he can score, he can put it on the floor, he can take advantage of matchups. So he's a tough guy to guard, and our offense really needs him, to continue to be healthy.
Yeah, and it looked like the ankle looked like it's fine. He was really active, chasing down rebounds out, long rebounds and doing a lot of stuff.
You see the good part during the game. I see the bad part during practice when he's limbering around.
Yeah,
But this week, for him was the first time he's ever practiced 3 days in a row, and
really this season
since Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Now he never finishes a practice, but at least he goes 3 days. So it's getting better. And now, tomorrow we got to be very careful how we treat him in practice, because we got such a quick turnaround by playing Tennessee Martin on Saturday.
Like I said to him, this it's been this process you guys have been going through now for years.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like everything is progressing, pretty much at the pace you would like? Are you in a position, obviously right now, in good position probably to make the tournament? With a long way to go, but you got to feel good about where you're at.
Well, in some ways, yes. But I can tell you this: it's still an uphill battle, and and our guys right now are doing a pretty good job. I know there's a lot of work to do with our program and get the program where I want it to be. But at the same time, I think these guys are doing a fantastic job as far as taking that another step. I said this to our guys before, and Mark can attest to this because he's been around our program ever since we've gone Division I. And back then, those guys didn't have much to play for. Well, now we have something to play for, and we can compete for a regular season title and also make it to the conference tournament or the NCAA tournament. And now we have the opportunity. Well, let's do something with it. Let's not just have an opportunity and do nothing about it. And this is a special year for him, and it means a lot because now, he has that opportunity where it comes, February 25th, 26th, when you play your last game, that was it. For the last 3 years he was here, where now, there's a possibility after the regular season.
Did you guys walk away from that Murray State game? Obviously you were in it for the most part. Are you feeling really frustrated about that? Are you at the point where those are games where you feel like we're not just here to be close, but we can win these games now?
Well, you got to think about that with every game. And I tell you what, even back when we were going through the transition, I never ever said, hey, let's be close or anything.
Right.
We were competing to win every single game. And I spent as much time preparing for games then as I do now. So, and I think our players work really hard in practice to where, even then, when we had the short end of the stick all the time, or were the underdog, we still competed. They still competed, and they still practiced hard. so nothing really has changed, and that's one thing I wanted to do. I wanted to, set the bar and set the tempo from day one of the transition and carry it out. I wasn't going to wait until we have the opportunity to start doing things the way we need to do it to be successful on the floor. But I thought our guys competed against Murray State. Murray State's a good team, and it would have been a huge victory for us. But they're just a superb team, and I thought we just got worn down the stretch.
Well, what do you think key was to that tonight, Coach? I know you had that huge run, like 20-2. You defended them pretty good during that stretch.
Well, certainly, I thought that was it. Our defense, because I thought we got some stops. We were able to get some easy basket at the other end. I thought also execution on offense, where we had some wide open shots instead of taking bad shots. So I thought we played both ends of the floor pretty well. And our guys were knocking down some shots. Why? Because there were good shots within our offense.
SIUE got you pretty good twice last year, pretty much the same team, so I guess shows you how far you guys have come, I guess, this year maybe.
Well, it's really hard to look at one game and say we have arrived. There's no way, we just got to keep working, and again, though, anytime you feel satisfied with anything, it's that's when you get beat. Hey, our players, they got the night to enjoy this one, but come tomorrow at practice at 2:30. We'll talk about SEMO a little bit, but then we got a quick turnaround to we got to concentrate on UT Martin. As soon as I leave out this media room, our focus is going to be on UT Martin now. So, that's just the nature of sports, to where, and especially basketball, it's not football where you have a whole week, to enjoy it. Especially in this league, you only have a day, to enjoy it, and hopefully we can win on Saturday to enjoy that win, for a while, So, but that's just the way it is, and our guys got to be mentally tough and move on from this one.
I thought you guys did a real good job on SEMO's inside guys, Stone and Johnson. I mean, they've dominated a lot of teams.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely didn't let them get loose tonight, either one really.
Yeah, I thought in the first half they got loose because I thought they were scoring at ease, because they were getting such easy touches in the post, and they were scoring. And second half we made it a little bit tougher for them, and I didn't think they finished as well.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.